Okay, well, let's start our session. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining our session. On today's session, we're going to talk about Halloween and November the 2nd. Okay, so and first of all, how did it go on your holiday? What do you do on this probably not long weekend, but what do you do on your holiday? Do you do something special? What about you, Alan? Did you do something special yesterday on your holiday?
No, I just watch movies.
What movie did you see?
Venom.
Also, you went to the cinema.
No, no, my house. Cuevana.
Ah, it was not the newest.
No.
Okay, I haven't ever seen Venom, and I don't really enjoy that kind of movies. You know, like superheroes and science fiction. I don't really enjoy them, but I know they are very popular. Although I don't enjoy going to the cinemas or spending some times watching those movies. But it's okay. Okay, good. And what about you, Paul? What did you do on your holiday?
I don't know. I don't have plans.
You did nothing yesterday? What did you do yesterday?
Yeah,
Yep.
yesterday, um, sleep, eat, sleep, eat.
Okay. Well, you just rest in at home. Okay, good. And what about you, Miriam? What did you do on your holiday? What did you do yesterday?
I went to the cinema to see Ron the Roar.
Oh, it's a good movie. I saw that movie a couple of weeks ago. It was the pre-premiere, something like that. It was on the FIC, el Festival de Cine Internacional de Guadalajara, and they present Ron. How do you enjoy that movie?
Sorry, what?
No, you didn't like that movie?
Ah, yes, I like.
Yes, you like it.
Mm,
Why?
because left me a very nice message um, about friendship. Me dejó un
Uh-huh.
buen mensaje sobre la amistad.
Yeah, it was about friendship. And what else? It's a very good movie. It has, I mean, as every cartoon, it is a cartoon. It is supposed to be for children's, but I think it has a strong message, not only for children's, not only for kids, but also for adults, because the movie talks about how we are like so attached to our devices, how the cyber or the internet, um, it is, I mean, it is all about internet and it's all about social media, that we just like live our lives for someone else to see them, okay, to see our lives, to see our achievements, or probably just to show off what we have or what we are experiencing. And the cartoon, it's, I mean, it exposed that problem. And also it's about the friendship, right? Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the final part, and no pude ver el final, but I can imagine, o sea, puedo imaginar en qué termina. Okay, but if you have the chance, go to the cinema and watch that movie. It is a very good movie. Well, I think it is a very good movie. Yeah, I think it's a very good movie. I enjoy it. Yeah. And what about you, Manuel? What do you do on your holiday?
Nothing. Stay with my family only.
Just stay with the family. Okay, good. That's a good plan as well. To rest and spend some time with the family, it's a good plan. And what about you, Emmanuel? What do you do on your holiday?
Just was rest and read and be with my family.
Okay. And what do you see? Do you see a movie or something? Special show?
No, just read.
Just read?
Yes.
Okay. What are you reading?
El Conde de Montecristo.
Oh, I haven't ever read it. Nunca lo he leído, but it's a long story, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's a long story. Yeah, probably one day, probably. I don't know. I enjoy reading as well, but these days I haven't read so much. I have a couple of books pending just on my sleeping table. Solo están ahí en mi mesita de noche, esperando ser leídos. He leído un par de páginas, pero pues no hemos avanzado en ese tema. ¿No? Okay, good. So let's read. This time we're going to read. So I'm going to give you a text. Les voy a dar un texto que ya tengo. And it's already in the platform. También está en la plataforma. Pero se los voy a pasar por aquí. Y si no pueden descargarlo por aquí, you can go to the platform. Dice que ya está. Dice que ya lo tenemos en el chat. So we can download the text. And let's read it. And let's give, what about 10 minutes? Let's give 10 minutes. No, 15 minutes. 15 minutes to read it. Okay, I'm going to ask you if you're ready. I'm going to ask you if you're ready like in 10 minutes. Les voy a preguntar si ya estamos listos en 10 minutos. Y si no, pues nos extendemos hasta 15 minutos. Okay, so go ahead, please, and read the text. And then we will continue. Okay, entonces ya todos tienen el texto. Todos pueden descargarlo. Okay, we need a volunteer to read the first paragraph. So who wants to read the first paragraph? Who can help us to read the first paragraph?
Me, teacher.
Excellent, Manuel. Go ahead.
Halloween is a celebration that happens on the 31st of October. It originally came from a Christmas religious day. The 1st of November is All Saints' Day. So Halloween is the event or night before this. Nowadays, it is mainly used and exclusive for people to have fun.
Very good. So we say the 31st of October, blah, 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 and we say nowadays. Okay, good. Thank you, Manuel. Who can continue with the second paragraph? Should we take a victim?
Yeah, me.
Excellent, Paul. Go ahead.
The holiday was mainly celebrated in America and from there has spread to many other countries. It is meant to be the day and mainly the night when the monster come out of hiding. This means that people associate scary and frightening
Frightening.
things with Halloween.
Very good. Okay, so
Halloween.
we say frightening, right? Frightening things. Very good. Excellent, Paul. Who can continue? Next volunteer. Excellent, Emmanuel. Go ahead.
Okay, there are three main traditions linked to Halloween. The first is carving pumpkins. The second is decorating your house, and the third is trick or treating.
Trick or treating. Very good. Excellent.
Thanks.
Thank you. Next one. Who can help me? Thank you, Manuel. What about you, Stefano?
Okay. Pumpkins are big vegetables that go on orange color when they are ripe and ready to eat. When someone carves a pumpkin, they cut the top of it and scoop out all the seeds and flesh from the inside. Then they carve a pattern into the outside of the pumpkin. Often they cut the pattern so that there are holes into the center of the pumpkin. It is traditional to carve your pumpkin into a scary face. Then when it is dark, you put a candle or light inside the pumpkin so the light shines off the frightening face that was carved.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Stefano. And the next paragraph. What about you, Erika? Are you able to read the next paragraph?
Yes, espérame.
Thank you.
Then the pumpkins would be used to decorate your house. You would put them in a window or on the front of the porch so people in the street can see them. However, the decorations had become much better over the years. Now people try to make their houses look as if they haunted house by making skeletons to hang in the garden or putting tombstones outside the house. They might also make it look as if there are a lot of spider webs. The people from the house try to make it look as scary as possible.
Very good. So we say, however, okay, and haunted houses, haunted house. Very good. And I'm going to read the final part. Finally, children will get dressed up in costume and go out trick or treating. This is where they go to people's houses and ask for sweets or candies they trade. If the house refuses to give them anything, then they will play a trick on the house. Adults do not go trick-or-treating unless they are looking after children, but do often have their own parties at night. At these parties, people will also be dressed up as monsters or anything else that is scary. Okay, good. So was it easy? Does the reading was easy to understand? What do you think? Was it easy to understand?
Yes.
Good. Okay, I think it is easy. Probably there are a few words that are kind of difficult either to pronounce or the meaning. But I think overall we can understand perfectly the context of the reading, right? So, comprehensional questions. Why is Halloween scary and frightening? According to the reading, why is Halloween scary and frightening? According to the text, what happens on Halloween?
It says because it's scary for when the monsters come out of hiding.
Very good.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I was completing. This means the people that associate scary and frightening things with the Halloween.
Very good. It is the eve when the monsters and scary things comes out from hiding, right? Next question. Where are the pumpkins normally displayed? Where are the pumpkins normally displayed? According to the text. What is the meaning of displayed? In Spanish, what's the meaning of displayed? Okay, we have a chat. And say, okay, Stefano says, in a window or on the front porch. Very good, Stefano. Yes, the pumpkins are normally displayed on the windows or on the front porch for people to see them, right? Those are like a art piece, right? Como una pieza de arte, ¿no? Como que they show it off where people that are passing by can see the pumpkin, right? Next question. What do people try to do when they decorate their houses?
Decorate the house with spiders, skeletons.
They decorate the houses with the spider webs, with the skeletons. In order to what? What's the main purpose of decorating the houses? They are trying to make the houses to look how? To look pretty, to look peaceful, or to look how?
Like a haunting house?
Like a haunted house, very good. And as scary as possible, right? As scary as possible. And why do adults go trick-or-treating? Why do adults go trick-or-treating? Does adults go for the candies? According to the text, does adults go for the candies?
No, not the adults.
Not the adults,
children's.
right? Why then the adults go trick-or-treating? Why do adults go the night of Halloween from house to house? According to the text.
Because of their children, acompañan a sus niños.
Very good, Erika. They watch for their children's, right? It actually says something like look after. Okay, so that's an expression, look after, which is mostly, it is in the final paragraph. It is in the final paragraph where it says, adults go to look after the children's. Okay, so look after means como cuidar. Okay, es como cuidar. For example, if we are cooking something in the kitchen and I need to go to the bathroom, I will say, please look after the kitchen because there's something in the stove, right? Hay algo en la cocina. Look after it. Échale un ojo, como cuídalo, okay? I'm going to go to the bathroom, okay? So look after es como estar al pendiente o estar cuidando algo, ¿no? In this case, adults look after the children when they go trick-or-treating, okay? And finally, which of the following it is not part of Halloween? Carrying pumpkins, trick-or-treat, decorating your house, or singing special songs?
Singing a special song.
Singing.
Singing special songs, right? According to the text, they don't sing a special song. They do carve pumpkins, they do trick or treat, and they do decorate the houses, right? So let's go back to the reading and let's try to identify those words that are difficult to understand. Okay, vamos a identificar las palabras que sean difíciles, okay, que no sepamos. Either we don't know how to pronounce them or we don't know the meaning. Okay, so let's try to identify. Okay, have you spotted any difficult word? What about nowadays? What's the meaning of nowadays?
Es hoy en día, ¿no? Algo así.
Very good, hoy en día, okay? And the function of nowadays, it is to transition an idea to another idea, okay? It's, I mean, it works to complement an idea, a principal idea to a secondary idea, right? So we can use nowadays. For example, when I'm talking about something that used to do, okay, something that we used to do, and then we change to the present y lo cambiamos como ahora a lo que hacemos, we can transition that idea to nowadays, okay, with nowadays. Podemos utilizar el nowadays para explicar de lo que se hacía antes a lo que se hace ahora, ¿no? Entonces eso nos va a funcionar como una palabra de transición de una idea a otra. Nowadays. And what's the meaning of Eve? What's the meaning of Eve?
Víspera.
Víspera, very good. So we use Eve not only for Halloween Eve, but also for Christmas Eve, right? For example, Christmas, we already know that it is on the 25th of December, but Christmas Eve, what we call Nochebuena, okay, que es como la noche anterior, o la noche anterior a Navidad, we said Christmas Eve, right? Or New Year's Eve, como la noche anterior al nuevo año. So we said Eve para la noche anterior al evento, okay? What else? What another word do you identify? What about frightening? What's the meaning of frightening? What's the meaning of frightening?
Espantoso, creo.
Espantoso, tenebroso, que da como miedo, ¿no? Okay, very good. What's the meaning of carving? What's the meaning of carving? To carve the pumpkin. Carving the pumpkin. Carving es como tallar, como escarbarle, en este caso pues, tallamos la calabaza o la escarbamos como por dentro, ¿no? Le sacamos lo que trae adentro, ¿va? On the third paragraph, it says rib. What's the meaning of rib? It says pumpkins that go on orange color when they are ripe.
¿Maduras?
Maduro or madura, very good. But we only use rib in vegetables or fruits. We don't use rib on a person, okay? On people, we don't use rib. Cuando nosotros queremos decir que una persona ya es madura, we don't say that a person is rib, okay? We only use it for vegetables and for fruits. What else? What's the meaning of flesh? Oops, flesh.
Fresco.
I'm sorry?
Fresco.
No, it sounds like fresh, but flesh is
Ah,
como
confundí, perdón.
ajá, it is como la pulpa, ¿no? O cuando es como carne, ¿cómo te puedo decir? Como cuando la carne no está cocida, que está como cruda, como ese es como flesh también, ¿no? Entonces a la fruta, in this case, to the pumpkin, we scoop, como le sacamos, o sea, ¿cómo se puede decir? Como cucharear, pues, o sea, como pues, con una cuchara le rascas y le sacas, and you take it off the flesh, toda la carne, ¿no? Como la carne o la pulpa, right? From the inside. What else? What else? Okay, I think that's it from here. Clear on my drawings. And then from the last two paragraph. From the last two paragraph. Haunted. What's the meaning of haunted?
Como encantado.
Encantado o embrujado, right? In this case, a haunted house, como una casa embrujada o encantada. Very good. What's the meaning of dress up? When you say you are all dressed up.
Vestirse.
Vestirse, ¿no? Que está uno totalmente vestido, ¿no? O sea, que si yo te digo, ¿a dónde vas? Estás como dress up, estás como muy bien vestido, ¿no? Es como estar o completamente vestido o estar muy bien vestido, ¿ok? What else? What else? We have already said that look after or looking after, it is like echarle un ojo o cuidar, okay? What else? There was another. However, what's the meaning of however?
Sin embargo, creo.
Sin embargo, very good. And also, this is another word that that it is used to change from an idea to another idea, right? To contrast a second idea, right? Estamos hablando, we're talking about an idea, and we would like to contrast another idea. We can also use the word however to link both ideas, right? Estamos hablando de una idea y queremos contrastarlo con otra, pues utilizamos el however para hacer como esta transición y poder comparar una idea con la otra, right? And the word finally, which is a very common word, it is also a transition word to summarize, to finalize the text, right? Para finalizar el texto, pues nos sirve esta palabra para transicionar como al cierre de las ideas o al cierre pues del texto, okay? So we have three connecting ideas. We have finally, we have however, and we have as well nowadays, right? Nowadays, como para contrastar también unas ideas de lo que se hacía antes y lo que se hace ahora, y however, como un sin embargo, right? Que también nos va a ayudar a contrastar ideas. Okay. We are running out of time. Ya casi nos terminamos el tiempo. No vamos a alcanzar a hacer nuestra actividad completa, but we can have this final activity. Okay. Okay, just some vocabulary words, more vocabulary words that I think we already know all of them. So what's the meaning of front door? What's the meaning of front door? This is an easy one, front door.
In Spanish or?
Yes, in Spanish.
Pues parte de enfrente, ¿no?
Ajá, la puerta como principal, right? Very good. So, vampire, it's very easy, superstitious, magic, potion. What's the meaning of that? Potion. That's easy, right?
Es poción, sí.
Potion. What's the meaning of lantern?
Linterna.
Linterna, but what kind of linterna? ¿Qué tipo de linterna? Usually when we're talking about lantern, we are talking about those old lamps, okay, como estas lámparas viejitas de
Como un
aceite.
farol, ¿no?
Exactly, como un farol. Yeah, that would be more like como un farol. What's the meaning of broomstick? What's the meaning of broomstick?
Palo de escoba, profe.
Excellent, el palo de la escoba, right? What's the meaning of casket? Dun, dun, dun.
Ataúd, creo.
Ataúd, very good. And I'm going to go until coffin. What's the meaning of coffin?
It's the same, ¿no?
It is pretty similar, right? A coffin versus a casket. The coffin is more like like a vampire's one, como los que utilizan los vampiros, es más bien como un coffin. Estos que son como que tienen esta forma medio, ¿cómo se puede decir? Como, ya que los ataúdes, perdón, son como cuadrados y redondeados como de de arriba, ¿no? Y un coffin son estos como en forma más de, no sé si decir de diamante, pues, pero que son como los que vemos en los que entierran en las películas muy viejas, como de la Edad Media y así, o como en los que están metidos los vampiros, ¿no? Que son como más cuadrados, no tan, que tienen la tapa plana y que tienen, pues, lo voy a dibujar. Maybe it would be easier. The coffin, it is like this. It is like this. Something like this, right? And the casket, if you see it like in the same way, in the same view, it's more like this. Está como más triangulito, digo, más rectangulito. Y de lado, pues se ve como más, más bombachito. I don't know if I make myself clear. No sé si es como me están entendiendo. This is a coffin then. This is a coffin. Coffin. And the other one, it is coffin. Oh, I'm sorry, my writing. Coffin. And this other one, it is the casket. Okay. Blood, we already know. What's the meaning of cast? What's the meaning of cast? It's like a spell, right? Es como un spell. What's the meaning of pitchfork?
Como fundir, algo así.
Pitchfork, it is more like this. Look at my drawings. Usually the devil has one. That's a pitchfork. Como un trinchete. Okay, that's pitchfork. What's the meaning of knock? Knock. It's a verb. When you go to a front door and you are in front of the door, you knock it. You knock, 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 knock. Toc,
Como
toc, toc.
tocar, golpear.
Yeah,
algo así.
yeah. Es como tocar la puerta. You knock, like, toc, 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 right? And finally, what's the meaning of creep? That it's missing a T. Creep. What's the meaning of creep? Creep. ¿Qué es creep? What's the meaning of creep?
Es una cripta, ¿no?
Very good. Son como estas criptas, ¿no? O estos como pasillos donde digamos que están hechos, no sé, como de piedra, ¿no? Más o menos como así. Y que aquí adentro pues están enterrados un montón de cuerpos, right? Como las catacumbas puede ser también, ¿no? Que a veces decimos así. That's a crypt. Okay, very good. So, thank you all for joining. Gracias a todos por conectarse. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to upload this presentation, and I hope on Monday we can finish this this exercise, because we're missing a grading exercise. So thank you for joining, And I hope to see, oh no, not on Monday, but on Tuesday, I'm sorry. Nos vemos el martes para terminar nuestro ejercicio porque nos falta uno de escritura. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice weekend and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.